Hey y'all, Graham here for First Updates Now. I'm going to take you through what you need to know about the Mohawk Valley Community College Excelsior Championships held on Sunday, March 6th. 28 teams from the region faced off at the campus of our new first partner, MVCC, and it was great to see teams and old friends gathering from across upstate New York to celebrate FIRST, STEM, and Robotics for an awesome day of competition. And speaking of competition, Excelsior started the day off with a bang, with Qualification Match 1 setting a new region and state record of 278 points, with the capable and talented Red Alliance of 12-8-33 Mechanical Meltdown and 22-28 SMRT. That alliance set the tone that would carry throughout the day. With 3 months of qualifiers and working out the bugs behind them, the Excelsior teams came ready to play, consistently putting up scores in the 180s up to mid-200s all day long. As I said, teams came ready to put their best on the field, fighting for the region's 2 spots to the World Festival. And you could see it in the scores, with 6 matches decided by 11 points or less during qualifiers. 2 of those matches came down to 2 and 4 points respectively, and they had something in common. In both matches, the Blue Alliance took critical mid-game control of the shared shipping hub. Teams found all season long that it is harder to untip the hub once you have it tipped against you. In Qualification Match 7, 13-585 Garage Mechanics put up an early heavy block on their side of the shared hub, something they proved extremely proficient at as the day progressed. In Qualifier 35, the last before Alliance selection, 14-281 Ravina got an early tip for the Blue Alliance partner, 4809 Botman, and maintained control for the rest of the game against 7486 Suffering Robotics and 13-357 IR Lightning. Penalties were another factor throughout the day at NVCC, with minors and majors changing the outcome on more than one occasion. A case in point is Qualification Match 19, which saw 13-357 IR Lightning paired with 46-54 Jellyfish on the Blue Alliance, and 65-67 Robo Raiders paired with 11-607 Hazmatrix on Red. After a solid start from Lightning and Autonomous, scoring not 1 but 3 freight in the upper tier of the Blue Hub, the Jellyfish got their tentacles a little bit tangled up in the Red Alliance hub just 60 seconds into the game, incurring a pivotal major penalty that decided the outcome of the match, with Red prevailing 157-144. With 28 teams competing, Alliance captains had to pick 2 teams to join their alliance for the playoffs, with Seed 1 22-28 SMRT picking 83-97 Team Beta and 54-84 Enderbots. Seed 2 12-8-33 Mechanical Meltdown picked 13-357 IR Lightning and 14-281 Ravina. Seed 3 53-56 Tardis picked 13-585 Garage Mechanics and 42-43 Iron Devils. Seed 4 69-55 Robovines picked 54-85 Gorillabots and 12-7-36 Electric Mayhem Green. The Seed 1 versus Seed 4 semifinals brought the audience a wild 3-game showdown, with the 4th seed of Robovines, Gorillabots, and Electric Mayhem Green posting a strong 248-203 victory on the opening game. The 1st seed Red Alliance of SMRT, Team Beta, and Enderbots had to fight to stay alive in the second match, and fight they did, taking the Blue Alliance down in the closest match of the day, a 1-223-222 victory that sent semifinals 1 to a tiebreaker. Those 2 alliances then duked it out for a spot in the finals with an upset by the Cinderella 4th seed alliance, who pulled out a convincing win, 250-215. On the other side of the bracket, the Seed 2 alliance picked off the Seed 3 alliance with 2 decisive games, a strong 280-184 victory in the first match and 261-207 in the second match, sent the 3rd alliance packing and punched a ticket to the finals for Mechanical Meltdown, IR Lightning, and Ravina Robotics. In the finals, the upstart 4th seed alliance led by Robovines took on the 2nd seed alliance led by Mechanical Meltdown. And we should note that these 2 captains have been highly competitive all season long and were even winning alliance partners at the Corning qualifier, so it was no surprise to see them competing at a very high level against each other in the culminating match of the season in the Excelsior region. All eyes were on Field 2 for the 2 close matches that followed, with a ticket to Houston on the line for the winning captain. And we should note the 4th seed alliance's secret weapon throughout eliminations was 54-85 Gorillabots, whose strong backfield play on the shared hub tipped the balance of the hub and the outcome of the games as they played in every elimination match. The first game went back and forth, with all 4 teams delivering their preloaded freight to the correct level and IR Lightning going for 2 additional 3rd level cycles, with only 1 making it. A fierce back and forth on the shared hub was led by Mechanical Meltdown and Gorillabots, followed by an unfortunate disconnect from IR Lightning, which rendered their bot useless in the warehouse for the last 60 seconds. Despite the Blue Alliance leading the whole game, the Red Alliance, led by RoboVines, took the win 267 to 246, thanks to the shared hub tip towards their side. Finals 2 was another competitive game, 271 to 231. This win for RoboVines put them in one of the 2 slots from the Excelsior region to the World Championships in Houston, the first trip for the team from Ballston Spa in New York, just north of Albany. Following the conclusion of the robot game, all the teams gathered in the Jorgensen Center's bleachers with the question in everyone's mind, who would get that second golden ticket to the World Championships? But first things first, with 2 important awards kicking off the evening ceremony. We heard the results of a highly meaningful honor, the Compass Award, and I'm proud to share that Tardis' nomination of our mentor, Paul Doan, was the winning submission for this season. He's been with the team for 10 years now and represents the very best of FIRST. Another video award, the Promote Award, was given to 20807 Bluebird Robotics in recognition of their response to this year's prompt, "If I could tell my younger self about FIRST." And then the Inspire Award. Reigning Excelsior Region champions 5484, the Enterbots, took First Inspire once again, securing their slot to the World Championships in Houston in April. They won it last year, but with fully virtual competitions, they weren't able to celebrate at a World Championships. But this year, they will. Mohawk Valley Community College is a relatively new partner for the Excelsior region, and because of the pandemic, this was our first in-person event with our partner. We want to extend a huge thank you to President Randy Van Wagner and his staff for the welcome we received on campus, and as always, a big shout out to the First Tech Challenge regional partner and Excelsior Region Coordinator Tina Betts for all she does to make our season come alive. Thank you too to the volunteers, our judges, FTAs, referees, field reciters, announcers, and the rest of the team that make our championship possible. Congratulations to the Excelsior Region's members of the class of 2022 as you graduate later this year. We hope you'll stay involved in FIRST as you pursue whatever it is next in your journey. So that's it for the Excelsior Region and Freight Frenzy. Congratulations and very best of luck to 6955 RoboVines and 5484 Enterbots as they represent all of us at the World Festival beginning April 20th in Houston. As we set our sights on next season, water game anyone? We send our very best wishes to the entire FIRST community from our home up here in upstate New York. For 5356 Tardis and FIRST Updates Now, this is Graham signing off. See you next season.